or just because my husband brought home a second or third wife.
Right.
So jealousy sets in. As you know, women are jealous.
Yes, you see the things men do.
Yes, men, make us go through a lot.
Oh yeah.
I'm the most romantic man around.
No, he is not. Where are the flowers for the ladies?
Right, you don't have to say that.
Yes.
I'll be giving some better things. Better than flowers.
Actually, a side curve though. If you were romantic, you would be seeing flowers. Right
Exactly,
here.
even chocolate.
Just saying. Putting you on the spot. Just go on, please.
So that's what really, really is interesting. But over the years as well, we've had very supportive friends, even from the legal fraternity, who have helped us secure the release of quite a number of women who are in on pro bono basis, who are in for very petty crimes, and we've been able to do that successfully. And just to note that this Crime Si Poa, initiative was begun by a guy called Peter Ouko, who was himself incarcerated at Kamiti Maximum Prison.
Okay.
But he just recently got out. Yes.
Your thoughts, darling, about the event?
I think this is the most, what do I say? What word do I use? Blessed or something. There's like every year when we do this, it's just a very good feeling. And then blessings start to follow. Like when I do this event every year, from that, contracts just start flowing in, business calls. Like I'm urging guys, let's do this. You never know who's behind bars. And then at times we go there, you find, like the last time we were there in 2016, when we went there in 2016, we found a lady. She was called Wangesi or something.
Yeah.
She was arrested in Kisumu.
Yes.
Apparently she's not from Kisumu. She was from Nakuru. She met somebody. They came to hang out, rave, party.
Yes.
Kumbe, the guy she met was a robber.
Oh no.
Yeah, was a robber. It was a guy who did robbery with violence and stuff. And then, now when they were hanging out, kumbe this guy, the CID were trailing this guy.
Okay.
Yeah, then things went wrong. The guy disappeared. Then the lady was found. She got arrested in the car.
Was she in possession of any weapons?
No. But she was in the car. She was with the guy actually. She admitted.
Okay.
She had met the guy. The guy was being followed by the CID guys. Now the lady got arrested. She was from Nakuru. She doesn't know anybody around Kisumu. She doesn't know anything. And then they were taken to court. Blah blah blah. She ended up in Kodiaga Women Prison.
But it's
Can
just
you
because
imagine?
of association with the person.
Yeah.
She didn't necessarily commit a crime.
She didn't commit a crime.
So
but
then why is she in prison?
you understand how our laws work. Yes.
Because she didn't have an alibi.
Yeah.
There's no one who could vouch for her.
There
where
was
she was
nobody.
at a particular time.
Yeah.
And
So-
you find that maybe the family members didn't even know until a very long time.
Until we went there, we took pictures, then we posted, then it started trending. She was very beautiful, I have to confess. Yeah. No,
It's all
but
right,
she was
it's all
beautiful.
right.
Yeah, she
She
was.
was very-
She
yeah.
was. Yeah.
So everybody was like, what did this lady do? Like really behind bars. Then the campaign, then guys started getting interested. I think she finally found a lawyer, somebody volunteered. Ade did a very big part. We had to, somebody sacrificed a logbook for her, how do
Her
you call it?
release?
Yeah, her release.
Yeah,
Her bond.
A logbook
actually.
for her bond.
Yeah.
Wow.
Somebody sacrificed
That's
that just
noble.
from Facebook. Yes.
And so she's been released now.
Yes.
She's
Yes.
out
And
currently.
do you ever follow up with her, or
She comes to the event.
Oh, she does.
Yeah.
Is she coming to the event this weekend?
I think she will.
Oh,
I
that
spoke
is.
to her yesterday.
Uh-huh.
I think she will.
Now, Ra,
Yes.
what are some of those stories like this one that you have had that just touched your heart and you're like, I have to keep doing this event all the time?
I think it's not more about the stories, but more about the look in the ladies' faces and the satisfaction you get in your heart after doing this. Sometimes, I must admit, it gets very emotional for us sometimes, seeing all those beautiful women in there. Some of them had promising lives, but because of silly, I just call them silly, or just because of lack of
Let's say petty.
yeah, petty, or maybe lack of thinking for just a particular split second,
Yes.
they found themselves there. So for me, it's normally the anticipation that you see in their faces, the joy, the way you see their faces light up. You were there last year.
Yes.
You saw them,
I did.
and I think you became emotional at some point.
Yes,
did you?
I did. and I didn't want to leave some of them. I was like,
Exactly.
am I really leaving this place and leaving this
So
people?
for us, sometimes because we do it just from our pockets and from
Yes.
friends like you
Yes.
and others around. So sometimes we are down, but we keep on struggling. We say the Lord will not let us down. Just the fact that you're imagining that there are ladies who are looking up to you.
Right.
It's motivation enough to do this every year. It may never be enough, but for us, just seeing the smiles on the ladies' faces, just giving them hope. Because there's not quite a number of people who go to prison and just spread hope. You know, this is something that they'll carry in their hearts forever. So people remember them. People want to have food with them. People want to drink with them. You know, drink. Oh, by drink I mean just soda water, soft drinks. Because nothing hard is allowed in.
Right.
But just socialize with them. Just give them a good time.
Yes.
For them, it adds them life. Because there's some people who are there for life. So the day you die is the day you get out. You'll be there till the very end. So they look forward to this event.
And they're talented, man.
They are very talented because
dancers, the beauty queens there.
Yes, they're
Just
very
incredible talent.
And I must applaud I see the officer in charge of Kodiaga Women's Prison,
Yes.
Madame Nerea. No, sorry, not Madame Nerea now. Madame Nerea left.
There's somebody else.
Yes,
There's somebody else from last year.
Yeah, from last year, but she's very supportive, and she also encourages this. She was in Kisi before she came to Kisumu,
Yes.
and in Kisi, luckily, she had people doing the same for her inmates.
Right.
And then we have the welfare officer called Madame Priscilla. Oh, she has been very supportive. She's in charge of their welfare. She's been telling us and educating us as well, because I must admit that when we first started this, I was a bit naive.
Yes.
About what goes on behind bars, and I had a perception, and quite a number of people
What
we
was
went
your perception?
with. My perception was this is just some uptight place. People are flogged. There's no, freedom. You cannot do anything. But when I went to Kodiaga Women's Prison, what I saw really impressed me. The wardens there, everyone there is trying to rehabilitate the ladies, and the ladies have really changed.
The wardens are really good.
And
now, I just need you to tell us where exactly we are going to on Sunday, so that people know out there.
Okay.
And then we'll take a little break, and then we'll get back. Yeah?
All right. On Sunday, the 17th of February, 2019, we are going to Kodiaga Women's Prison, that is in Kibos. We are going to visit the inmates there. We're going to share with them. We're going to have a beauty pageant that we hold every year, dubbed Miss Kodiaga.
Yeah.
This year now it's Miss Kodiaga 2019. So we always meet at the Barclays Square or Central Square next to Barclays Bank in town, where we all go together. But if you cannot find us there, just get us at Kodiaga Women's Prison. And the main aim is charity. We are requesting for donations like sanitary towels, bar soaps, bed sheets, toothbrushes, toothpastes, and even foodstuff like wheat flour, rice, cooking oil, anything of the sort.
Right.
Because we make them lunch as well on that particular day. And actually they feed us because we just take the dry foodstuffs and they cook.
Okay.
And we share the meal with them.
Okay.
Yes.
So we'll be right back with some more of Ra and MC Oyo.
All right.